Good morning and welcome to this lovely Sunday morning. We are going to be juicing with our greenness juicer today, and then we're going to follow up with one of the Bartek blenders to finish off our morning smoothie. So I am doing a combination of carrot, spinach, apple, a bit of ginger, cucumber, and then in my blender I've got some banana, some mango, and some avocado. So as you can see, the greenness works really well. It just chunters through most of the things that you've actually asked it to do. The pulp is significantly dry. Here, let me show you that. It's quite dry. The juice is very clear. I can even put it into a children's sippy cup, which is absolutely brilliant. And I don't have to cut things too much. A big carrot you just cut in half, because as you can see the feed tube is quite a large feed tube, so that's quite handy. Yeah. In fact, you can just get quite a big chunk of cucumber and it just goes right through. Cucumber is fantastic for your skin, so I always try to include that in a little bit. Being in my middle-aged stage in life, it's good to have a bit of cucumber in your juice. The other thing I always have in my juice is ginger. Ginger is one of those things that can affect your small capillaries and help to clear them. So, fantastic for any number of things that you've got going on. And let's face it, this time of year, with all the common colds and flus going around, we can all use a little boost to our immune system with a proper juice or smoothie. Alright, now let's try some leafy greens so you can see how that performs. There we go. So as you can see, it just sort of takes everything. You'll see the green come through from the spinach shortly. Usually you have to follow the spinach up with most juicers with a bit of something harder. It will go through, but it just takes a bit more time. There you go, you can see the green coming through there now. And the spinach. Yes, I've been really impressed with this juicer. I've used it every morning testing it out for about, it's got to be about 8 months now. I haven't broken any parts. It's been super reliable. It seems to deal with all types of produce that I show it. It doesn't block up easily. Yeah, it's just an absolutely fantastic juicer. And as you can see, it performs really well on the leafy greens as well. So it's fairly dry. It's taken most of the goodness out of that spinach, which is brilliant. You don't want to be wasting produce. It's already expensive enough when you're juicing. There we go. And carrot. More apple. There we go, guys. Finish up with the carrot. So as you can see, I've got a nice amount of juice there. I'll just let this finish feeding through. Because of its vertical position, I find that lots of times I don't really need to use the pusher much, but it's good just to make sure that it's all gone through. A little bit more apple here. Throw that in. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I found with some of the juicers you had to push quite hard, but with this one, because it's got a really big fat auger in it, I'll show you at the end, but it just seems to deal with all of it, and it's quite easy to use, it's easy to clean. Here we go. I'm going to take our lovely juice, as you can see it's a good amount of juice, and pour it into my Bartek blender. And it's about to get really noisy for a moment, but because it's a Bartek commercial blender, I find I don't have to have it on for very long, which is brilliant. So even though it's noisy for a second, it's effective in no time at all. Switch it on at the side. And there's our beautiful green smoothie for the morning. So inside the greenness, you can see it's got a very fat orger. And because of that position, that fat orger, yeah, it's going to be a bit messy, but it's quite easy to assemble, easy to take apart. And you can see that big fat orger there. There's a big body, so I should have run it through a little bit longer. But because of that position, because of the big fat orger, it's absolutely fantastic because it's a slow RPM juicer, but it still does your juicing, as you can see, very quick and effectively. Anyway, have a lovely Sunday morning and happy juicing.